Hey vinyl community, Jeff back again. We are post the VC lottery. Seems like there was a big push there I got in the past week or two where I was just making all those videos. So glad to be kind of past that and get back to the regular routine here of normalcy here. So yeah, had a couple things come in the past couple of days. These are all pre-orders. One of them was out, but it got tied up at the pre-order. Pre-orders from like, I feel like some of these maybe even a year or so ago. But yeah, it happens. People, you pre-order stuff, they fund it, and then it takes a while for the vinyl to come out. So Left 4 Dead, Beastmaker. I showed Beastmaker a couple of videos ago. I don't know, maybe a month ago. Maybe not quite. Because another one of their newer albums came out. This is actually a early March 2022 release that, of course, processing the actual physical product and vinyl especially took until now to get into. Beastmaker, if you're not familiar with seeing previous videos, this is Trevor Church, son of Bill Church, famous musician that played with Sammy Hagar and a lot of other bands. But Trevor has been pumping out lots of stuff. He's in Haunt, which, if you're most likely familiar with them, and then Beastmaker is kind of a side project on the more of a doom metal side. So been picking up this when I can, and this is actually, while it is a new release, it is actually a release of unreleased tracks, or I hate to use the word demo because they're really not demo quality, but these are songs that were from 2015 and 2016 that I believe were never ever released on any format or that I'm aware of. And so these are like songs that didn't make it, that they eventually put them together on this album. And I've had the digital one since way back when they released it. And so it is not something I'm unfamiliar with as far as music goes. Need to put a polyline sleeve in there. Now this one, unlike the majority of his releases, there's no insert or anything. It's just the album and a sleeve, and then the record stuff. But yeah, great stuff. If you're into like the doomier side, it sounds like Haunt a little slowed down. I mean, it's not like it's it's more straightforward doom. It's not death doom or anything like that. So it's very much Haunt-like, but as far as the vocals and everything, but it's just a little bit sludgier on the music side. And at the same time, ordered at a different time, is the new Haunt album. So this came out, and both of them were pre-ordered. Both of them were basically shipped at the same time. I got 2 emails saying, Trevor sent you a package. One of them came in, and then the other one came in like 4 days later. So I don't know. The mail company decided to carry that out. So again, this one is quite a few months old. Probably not as old as the other one as far as the release. I forget when this came out, but I've had the digital tracks for a while. But Golden Arm by Haunt is the latest release from them. And yeah, there's, as usual with most of these releases, there are various colored vinyls. There also, so let's see. Yeah, it has a sticker on this one, a hype sticker. It's just this colored vinyl. Doesn't say much about it. Anyway, there's a concert going on called Frozen Time, and they sent this little laminate from that that's coming up. It's a big event, I guess, the Frozen Time crew. I think we might even be able to have some benefit getting in or a discount or something for buying the album. But this one does have, the insert that's typical for the Haunt releases there. There's the album cover. Very cool stuff. And again, so this is very, not too drastically different from Beastmaker, just different musically. It's not the sludgier side of things. But a lot of the stuff, just because he's doing the vocals and guitar, there's some similarities in sound-wise there. Multiple different colors. I don't know why I chose what I chose. Yellow, blue, and white clear. Oftentimes, I don't know. I just, whatever at the time. Usually I just go with black, but for some reason I chose a color. Now, at the same time that I bought that, I picked up the Mosaic Vision one of the early Haunt releases. Now, I never picked this up in day because I saw people showing this stuff, but this was before I really got into them, so I never did pick this up. And then what happened is this is an EP, one of the early EPs, 4 songs, and there was another 4-song EP, and they eventually put them on the Triumph album, which I did buy. Didn't really say anything about it, so I wasn't sure whether it was just, let's put these 2 EPs on this album, and there was no words. It didn't say anything, but I did read a little further and found out that it was actually remixed and or re-record it. So I'm like, oh, okay. In that case, the Triumph album, though it's the same songs, they're slightly different. And so when this popped up, as I think they repressed some of these, like maybe 100 or whatever. And when I was ordering the other one, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and get this. I don't have the other EP, and so if they ever repress that, I'll probably grab that. This one is like on a black and purple merged there, and it's got the typical insert. So yeah, just kind of catching up on the haunt stuff. Like I said, I think I've got the majority of the major releases except for that one other EP, I believe. I don't know, I have to go back and look, but I know a lot of people were talking about them in the day, and then I eventually checked them out and thought, yeah, that's pretty cool, and started jumping on board and picking them up. I know some people that buy like all the different color variants, and you know, some people have really been into them. So there you go, just a couple haunt related items that have come in the past couple of days. Great stuff. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'll be back. Rock on and rock hard.